Hey guys, just taking you through your first set of summer Pilates videos. This one is going to focus a little bit more on our spine and the stabilizing muscles we need to use for that. So we're going to bring ourselves into our 4-point kneel to start. So if you wanted to start, we're going to move into our cat-cows to commence. So exhale, we're sending our stomach to the sky. Inhale, dropping down to the floor. If you do want something a little bit extra, tuck your toes underneath. Take your exhale, your inhale, and drop your stomach to the floor. As you exhale, stomach to sky, hover your knees up. Roll back down. Last one here. Finding yourself back into your neutral and untucking those toes. Exhale as we send our left arm underneath to thread the needle. Inhale, rotate arms to sky. Exhale, send it back under. Cycle again. Back into your neutral, change sides. Exhale, send the right arm underneath. Inhale to sky. Cycle through with your breath. Last one. Beautiful. We're going to take ourselves through some spinal rolls from here. So you're going to drop yourself back down into child's pose. From there, tucking your stomach underneath, curling yourself up and over. And then dropping your hips down towards the ground to extend through your back. From here, curl the stomach underneath. Lift up and drop yourself all the way back down into child's pose. Stomach to sky, lead through your core. Have it brace as you move yourself and drop it in that extension. Engage through the core to turn it up and over again. Good stuff. Two more here. Last one. Good stuff. Finding ourselves back into that 4-point kneel position. From here, I want you to think about stacking your head directly in between your shoulders, lightly lifted up. Core engages, so we've got a nice flat neutral spine. We're going to inhale to repair, exhale, extend the left leg out, and back in. We're going to alternate sides. Trying to keep your back nice and flat, engaging through the core to make the movement happen. Squeezing through your glutes. Keep alternating sides. Good work. From here, back into your 4-point kneel position. Engaging through that core, exhale, we're lifting an arm up. And back down. let's go with the alternate arm and leg if you're feeling comfortable. Exhale, send them out. Inhale, drop it down. Really remembering to zip that core in towards your spine. Pelvis tucked towards your ribs. Nice straight line from your top of your head all the way out your tailbone. And engaging through your core to make the movement happen. We're going 2 more each side. Beautiful job. We're going to roll ourselves onto our right hand side, moving into some side grip and side opening work. So, you're just going to start tucking that right arm underneath the left arm out in front. Inhale to prepare, exhale, rotate up and over. Following your hand, inhale there, exhale to bring it back around. So that your breath leads you. Have your hands, your eyes below your hand, but only going as far as your back will allow you to move. Two more here. Good job there. We're going to extend out the bottom leg so we can rest our head onto that arm and straightening out both of your legs. In this position, I want you to think about pushing your top hip away from your body and a light lift through the bottom half of your torso so you get a trickle of water underneath. Now, if this feels a little bit uncomfortable for you, you can in fact bend up that bottom leg so you can feel yourself a little bit more supported. We're going to start with just our side lying lift and lower. So we inhale to prepare, exhale to lift, inhale we lower. We're going to lift it to hip height and hold it there, and we're sweeping forwards and backwards. Keep it slow and controlled. Imagining that your hips have a glass of water on top, and you don't want to spill that water forwards or backwards. You've got 4 more here. Beautiful. Take a little break. Give that top hit a bit of a pat if you need. We're starting to that cycle again. So just with our lift and lowers, inhale to prepare, exhale you lift, inhale you lower. Now if you do want something a little bit extra, we don't lower all the way down, we start from hip height and just lift and lower from there. Beautiful, holding it hip height, we're sweeping forwards and backwards. This time we're going to point our toes and sweep forward and flex the toe as we sweep back. Good work, remembering to keep those hips nice and stable, one on top of the other. And you can bend through that bottom knee if you feel you need it. We've got 2 more here. Beautiful job of lying onto our back now. And we're going to take a glute stretch. I'm going to take a figure 4, and you take whichever one you feel you need. As you exhale, feel yourself pull the knee closer towards your chest for a little bit more of a stretch. Placing both feet down onto the ground, we're moving into our bridging. So we inhale to prepare, exhale, pelvis to ribs, squeeze through your core, squeeze through your glutes to bridge yourself up. Pause at the top for the inhalation, exhale to lower yourself slowly back down. Now take your time making your way through this movement. Really feel your glutes switch on, feel your core switch on. We're trying to avoid activation through your quads, so the muscles at the front, your hamstrings, your muscles at the back, and your lower back. So, if you're feeling your hamstrings, I want you to bring your heels closer in towards your bottom. If you're feeling your back or your quads, I want you to first of all focus primarily on the squeeze of the glutes before you commence the movement. And then once you have commenced the movement, only go as far as you can until you feel your quads or your back about to switch on. So not quite switching on, but about to, because then it's the time for the quads to and the back to no longer do the job, and the glutes will do the job. If you're feeling comfortable, arms to sky. Nice slow movement, really feel those glutes activate. Beautiful job, guys. Keep on cycling through here with your breath. Those glutes really feel like they're starting to fire at the moment. If you are feeling comfortable, we are going to bring some arm movements in. So we inhale to prepare, exhale, pelvis to ribs, squeeze and lift ourselves up to the top of our bridge. From here, drop your right arm down towards your heel and your left arm above your head. Switch them over. Bring it back into the middle and lower down. Good job. Remember that we want to keep that nice straight line through our back as we're at the top of our bridge. Core engages. Hips should not move as you move your arms. Should be a very nice, stable movement. Good job. The other important thing to remember is when you do this movement, don't let your glutes flare out as you do change those arms. Good job. We're going to add an alternate heel lift in if you're feeling pretty comfortable there. So we come up. The alternate heel is the one that is opposite the hand that goes above your head. So if my left hand goes above my head, my right heel lifts. And then I'm coming back through the middle, changing sides. Back in and lower down. So alternate which side you start with for the movement. Good, focus on keeping that core engaged, remembering that we're only doing movement where we feel comfortable. So you've got levels as we make our way through this. You pick the level that makes you feel most comfortable and like you're working. One last one. Beautiful job. Knees into your chest, hug them in. Just a little roll around there. Alright, we're going to roll ourselves over onto our left hand sides. You can roll straight over. I'm going to change ways. So we're starting with that spine opener. So bottom hand is resting underneath to support your head. Top arm out in front. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we open. Pause for inhalation. And exhale to rotate yourself back around. So remember, our head follows our hand. But when we go as far as our body will allow us to. Guys, keep it there. 2 to go. Straightening out through the bottom arm so you can rest your head onto that arm, and we're straightening out through our legs. Remembering to set yourself up properly here, so we're pushing our top hip away from the rest of our body, little lift through the bottom half of your torso, so you could get a trickle of water underneath there. Starting with our lift and low as we inhale to prepare, exhale we lift, inhale we lower. Beautiful job. Lift your hip height and hold. We're sweeping forwards and backwards. Remembering that we're keeping those hips stacked one directly on top of the other. So trying not to let our body roll forwards or backwards. Looking good, team. Keep it going. Pause and give yourself a little bit of a break there because we've got round 2 coming up. Starting with our lift and lowers, again we inhale to prepare, exhale we lift, inhale we lower. Now remembering for those that want that little bit of extra challenge, we don't come all the way down from hip height, we go up and above and back to hip height. Beautiful, holding there, we're sweeping forwards and backwards with a pointed toe forwards, full external back. Five to go. And last one. Great job, team. Rolling it onto your back. I'm going to take my figure 4 stretch, but you take whatever glute stretch your body feels it needs. We move ourselves into a little bit of abs to finish off. Lying down, feet flat on the ground. I want you to think about sinking your ribs down into the ground. Back of the head is elongated, nice and long. Take on this heavy. We inhale to prepare, exhale, we float the right leg up into tabletop. Engage, float the left. Lower the right, and lower the left. Start with the left first. So you should move on your exhalations. Take an inhalation to pause before you do any movement. Excellent. Next time we're at tabletop, we're going to pause and hold it up there. On your next exhalation, you're tapping your leg down and bringing it back up. If you feel a bit uncomfortable starting from here, you can start from the bottom and lift one leg up and down, keeping that core engaged and zipped in. If you're staying up here, remembering that feet and shins need to be parallel to the ground. And the tap down is coming from your hip lowering, so it's not about bending your knee to make the tap happen. It's about bending from the hip, keeping the knee bent at 90-degree angle. If you're ready for the next level, it's the alternate change. Inhale for 2, exhale for 2. Good girls and guys. You for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. side to side. Beautiful. You're going to roll yourself over onto your stomach and take yourself into your extensions or into your cobras, whatever you feel more comfortable with. So you're either coming all the way up and feeling it, or just popping yourself up into your cobras from there and seeing how you feel with that. Beautiful, and dropping yourself back into your child's pose. Cycle through slow breaths here. Slowly inhale, slowly exhale. Well done, guys. There's your 20-minute Pilates for a bit of back health and to keeping those quads and glutes switched on.